Imagine logging into school instead of walking through its doors. Imagine that every subject, every class, every assignment isn't something you write on paper, but something you build, mine, or craft. Imagine a school that isn't bound by walls, but floats across infinite worlds, biomes, and realms. This is the story of what happens when school is built like a Minecraft server. Alex woke up to the familiar hum of his gaming rig, though he hadn't turned it on. The screen glowed on its own, flashing with a strange message. Welcome, student. Spawn point, Education Server 1.0. Please log in. Before Alex could blink, he was pulled forward, his body pixelating, his room dissolving. Suddenly, he stood in the middle of a massive courtyard, his own hands blocky, his reflection in the fountain showing a Minecraft avatar with a backpack strapped across his shoulders. All around him were hundreds of other students, spawning in one after another. Some laughed, some gasped, some screamed, but everyone looked the same, blocky, pixelated, part of this world. At the center of the courtyard rose a towering castle made of stone bricks and glowing lanterns. Its sign read, "Learning Hub High, Semester Begins." A voice echoed from above, calm yet powerful. "Welcome, students. Here you will learn not by memorizing, but by building, crafting, and surviving together. Your knowledge will shape this server. Your failures will break it. Proceed wisely." Classes weren't rooms, they were realms. Math was held in the Redstone district, a sprawling lab filled with levers, pistons, and circuits sparking with energy. The teacher, Professor Circuit, didn't hand out worksheets. Instead, he challenged the students. Build a door that opens only with the correct sequence. Fail, and it won't open. Pass, and the reward is knowledge. Alex partnered with Mia, a quick thinker who loved puzzles. Together, they wired redstone torches into a pattern, failing several times before the door finally opened with a satisfying click. Behind it was a glowing orb. When Alex touched it, his screen lit up, Mathematics plus 5 XP. In the enchanted library, English and literature came alive. Students didn't just read stories, they stepped into them. Alex found himself standing inside the tale of the Odyssey, rowing a pixelated boat through stormy seas, while the words of Homer echoed like thunder in the sky. To pass, students had to retell the story by rebuilding the journey in blocks, shaping each trial into a monument of imagination. Science was taught beneath the waves, in a breathtaking ocean dome laboratory. Glass walls revealed dolphins swimming by and guardians lurking in the distance. The teacher brewed glowing potions in giant cauldrons, explaining chemistry through trial and error. Students mixed ingredients, watched explosions, and learned that science wasn't just theory. It was reaction, creation, survival. History, meanwhile, was held inside a portal chamber. Step through, and students were transported to entire eras reconstructed block by block. Ancient Egypt with pyramids rising high, medieval castles under siege, futuristic colonies on Mars. Students didn't memorize dates. They lived them, fought in them, survived them. But like all servers, there were glitches and griefers. Beyond the school walls lay the wastelands, a barren desert filled with players who refused to follow the rules. They destroyed builds, set traps, and spread chaos. Teachers warned students never to wander alone. One day, as Alex and Mia traveled between classes, they found the library in ruins, bookshelves burning, lecterns smashed. The griefers had struck, and left behind was a message written in obsidian. Knowledge is useless. Power wins. The school panicked. Students whispered about dropping out, about hiding their XP so it wouldn't be stolen. But Alex felt something shift inside him. For the first time, he realized this wasn't just a school. It was survival. The teachers summoned the top students for a mission: reclaim the server's core. Hidden deep in the End Realm, guarded by the legendary Ender Dragon, was the heart of knowledge, a glowing crystal that kept the server alive. Without it, the griefers would gain full control, rewriting rules, erasing everything the students had built. Alex, Mia, and a team of classmates volunteered. Some were engineers, some storytellers, some potion masters, some historians. Together, they set out. The journey took them through jungles filled with hostile mobs, across lava lakes where parkour was the only path, and into dungeons riddled with redstone traps. At each step, their subjects, math, science, history, literature, weren't just lessons anymore. They were tools for survival. Mia used redstone equations to disarm traps. A historian named Jamal remembered a strategy from an old war simulation to outsmart skeleton armies. A science whiz brewed potions that let them breathe underwater when crossing the ocean ravine. Alex, though unsure at first, found himself leading, his creativity piecing together solutions when everything else failed. At last, they entered the end. The Ender Dragon roared above, circling obsidian towers glowing with crystals. The students fanned out, shouting instructions. Take out the crystals first. Potion buffs, now. Cover the flanks. For hours, the fight raged. Arrows flew. Redstone cannons blasted. Enchanted swords clashed. Students fell and respawned, racing back to help. Just when the dragon seemed unstoppable, Alex shouted, "Use everything we've learned. Together." Mia triggered a massive redstone trap. Jamal coordinated formations. The scientists unleashed potions of strength, and the artists unfurled pixel banners of courage. In one final strike, Alex leapt, sword glowing with the enchantments of knowledge itself, and brought the dragon crashing down. The ground shook. The heart of knowledge pulsed bright, filling the end with light. The students returned heroes. The griefers vanished, their chaos undone. The school celebrated, not just their victory, but the proof that learning wasn't just for grades. It was power. It was survival. It was unity. As Alex stood in the courtyard, his XP bar maxed, he realized something. School wasn't about passing or failing. It wasn't even about blocks or books. It was about building. Building yourself. Building others. Building a world worth living in. And in this server, the lessons never ended. So what if school was built like a Minecraft server? Maybe, just maybe, we'd learn that education isn't about memorizing. It's about crafting, surviving, creating, and growing together. And maybe that's the ultimate world worth building. Subscribe for more what-if stories.